cold, windy night, but the Orono student section decked out in the Santa hats. They're ready to go. Emmett Johnson shakes and weaves his way 21 yards on Holy Angel's first possession of the game. Later, Gavin Overholzer, 6-yard TD run, and the Stars are in front 7-0. Orono facing 4th and 1. Teddy Dieters, direct snap, and he's stuffed. Turnover on down. Holy Angels capitalizes. Joe Longo, 1-yard TD run, 14-0. Second quarter, Orono 4th and 11 at the Stars 17. Dieters picked off in the end zone by Bryce Boyd. Next Spartans drive, Dieters dumps it to Nick Rulin, takes it for a tough 24-yard gain for Orono. Later, it's Dieters to Noah Arneson. Great catch. Looks like he drops it, but the officials say no. It's a touchdown, and it's 14-7. 40 seconds left in the half. Theo Doran to Johnson. This is a 33-yard gain down to the Orono 10-yard line. 30 seconds left. Doran will find William Ballard. It's a pretty touchdown pass, and it's 20-7 Holy Angels. 12 seconds left in the half. Dieters back to pass. Strip sack by Josh Gillard. Recovered by Holy Angels. Stars would go for the field goal. Brendan Carter, 27-yarder, but it's wide right. 20-7 Holy Angels at half. Third quarter. This is Doran to Ballard. 16-yard gain for the Stars. 4th and 5. Doran to Ballard for the touchdown. And Holy Angels now up by 20, 27-7. Fourth quarter. Dieters to Arneson. A 19-yard gain. And then Danny Strigow will finish the drive with a direct snap touchdown to make it 27-14. And that was the final. Holy Angels advancing in the playoffs on Saturday.
Just to start, man, Orono beat us. They're a great team. They got a lot of good players. And, I don't know, this means a lot for our coach. He coached there last year. So we just next game, bro. I'm just waiting for the next game, but I'm happy we got this dub. I'm just happy, man. We're just looking for the next game. I mean, I'm proud of our teammates, man, and a lot of dudes step up because a lot of dudes are hurt. We did it for them. Yeah, we did it for them, man.
I thought our defense played phenomenal. I mean, last game, Strigel and number 9 just destroyed us. And today, our defense held them up. Our O-line played probably their best game of the season. I mean, it was just a great all-around team performance.
Well, I think it's just the strength of schedule. I mean, we play some of the big schools, we play some 5A schools, and they're all really great competition and quality. And just at our district meeting, we're commenting just how battle-tested we are coming into the playoffs and that we use the regular season as training. So we got to be at our best come playoffs. And that was the goal and the mindset of the kids.
Adam Knobs, a 32-yard touchdown run for Mound to give them the early 20-0 lead. A little bit later, their defense goes to work. Trent Bowe on the interception. The pass thrown out of the end zone, almost like it was a offensive strike to him, but no, that's an interception. And then Mound would capitalize. 24-yard run by Knobs down to the 1-yard line. It would set up Seth Anderson, who takes it in from a yard out. Mound West Tonka winning tonight 56-0 to advance. And Isaac Schmidt takes it in from 6 yards out to put the Aggies in front 6-0. On the ensuing kickoff, Jacob Bresney with the big tackle, forcing a fumble, and the Aggies would recover. Watch the play. There's the fumble right there, and it's a big turnover. It would lead to a Schmidt touchdown to make it 12-0, and St. Agnes wins tonight. So they advance, 27-0 final, and they're looking to advance and get a shot at playing Coon Rapids. This is Cody Baker to Wyatt Schroeder. Touchdown strike, and it's 22-0 Saints. Back come the Blue Jackets. Connor Broughton to Logan Henderson. 20-yard TD pass to make it 22-7. Ensuing kickoff, Trevor Patterson. This is a 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown for St. Francis. And they're on their way to a victory. We check the final, 37-7, and they head to the next round. During the Storm's second drive, Charlie Conan takes the handoff. He'll go 83 yards on the touchdown run to put Chan in front of Jefferson 10-0. The ensuing kickoff, Jefferson would fumble the ball. Jackson Lakoski would recover for Chan. Big turnover. Few plays later, Jason Collins takes the handoff. He would score the touchdown in the second quarter, and Chan wins to advance 34-13. They'll play at Mankato West on Saturday. Laconia at New Prague tonight. Max McAnally with a 9-yard TD run, 7-0 Laconia. Back comes New Prague. Parker Johnson to Jay Skogerbo. Touchdown strike to make it 7-7. But Timothy Stapleton on a 9-yard TD run. The quarterback going in here. Laconia wins, and they will play at Chaska on Saturday afternoon. Hastings, Henry Sibley. Michael Gruwell picks off a deflected pass for Hastings. That sets up Devin McSorley. Touchdown run from 4 yards out, 7-0 Raiders. McSorley again in the first quarter to make it 14-zip. And then Dylan Wagner to Jackson Kirchhoff. 16-yard TD pass. Hastings wins. They're at Apple Valley on Saturday. Park Cottage against Kennedy. Jake Kummel to Nathan Hadler, touchdown strike. 14-0 Park over Kennedy. They run the wishbone at Kennedy. Avante Monroe rolls right, connects with Jacob Husting for a touchdown pass, but Park Cottage holds on to win 27-12. They're at St. Thomas Academy on Saturday.
On a dark and chilly evening, they played football. Park Center at Minneapolis Southwest. The Lakers' Nick Flaskamp gets a step, and the path is clear to the end zone. Southwest barely 14-12 over Park Center.
St. Louis Park. Well, Reuben King rips off an 18-yard run that takes multiple defenders with him. St. Louis Park is leading at this point 12-10. Then King would finish off the drive with a 4-yard TD run. Irondale came in, I believe, as the 6th seed in this section. But guess what? They're going to win this game tonight. Griffin Barassa keeps the ball, runs it in, 6-yard touchdown. And the final tonight, Irondale surprises St. Louis Park 30-28. Braden Black gets off the option. Watch it right here. Barrels his way into the end zone off the pitch for the touchdown. The Rockets defense shut down the Raiders tonight. Will Woodford sacks Gavin Ritage for a big loss. John Marshall, 21-0 final. St. Cloud Apollo had to go all the way to Moorhead for their game tonight. Trey Feeney to Brady Walthall for the touchdown, put the Spuds up 35-0. Eagles would break the shutout. Andrew Carls filling in at quarterback, lofts a pass to Jack Randolph. Sliding grab, great catch right in front of the camera, but it's not nearly enough. Moorhead winning big tonight, 49-6 was the final. It was already a blowout. Ian Hennon with a nice run here for Jordan, and they go on to win big tonight over New Ulm. At one point, they led 49-0. The final was 49-14.
Battle in St. Paul. Harding took on Johnson in the section quarterfinal. Giovanni Gonzalez of the Governors went up top to Larry Harris for a long touchdown. Gonzalez ran for 3 touchdowns. He threw for another 5-yard connection to Jeremiah Knox, and Johnson won it 62-6.
All right, let's finish out 4A now. Columbia Heights tonight taking on Como Park. Isaac Becker with the recovery right there. And then Aaron Severson to Chase Oaks. Touchdown strike for Columbia Heights. And the Highlanders advance with a victory tonight at home. Final score tonight was 33-0. So Columbia Heights wins. A 19-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown by Jacob McClom for the Lions right here against Belle Plaine. That made it 27-16. Then a 63-yard run by Jake Miser down to the 5-yard line. Man, he was so close to getting into the end zone. Needed a little bit tougher stiff arm. Maybe that would have done the job. Anyway, Aiden Lamp would finish the drive with a touchdown. And so the Lions advance with a victory tonight, 35-16.
Stars hosting winless Northern Freeze tonight. North Central up 8-0 in the first. The give to Ben Jordan. Defense barely knows he has it. Taken down at the 1, they'd score on the next play. Now up 14-0 in the second. Up the middle again, this time to Matt Kennedy. He'd find his way into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion makes it 22-0. Later in the second, the rushing attack goes back to work. Again to Jordan, takes it to the outside. He'd be taken down at the 5, but they punch it in shortly after. North Central wins big. They take it 42-6. First home playoff game for Blackduck in 5 years on a downright muddy, messy field. Taking on Norman County Eastview and hit it all. Scoreless in the second. Drake's block a punt. Dylan Moen eventually picks it up, takes it down the sidelines for a nice gain. And look at all that mud. Glad I'm not doing the laundry. On the next play, they take advantage of the field position. The handoff to Ethan Merrill. Takes it on the outside, sprinting as fast as his cleats will let him. He gets taken down at the 1. And on the next play, his quarterback Moen cleans it up. Well, not really. Nothing was clean on this night, and that would be your only score of the night.
Played at Hills, where the Patriots took on Lyle Pacelli in the 9-man playoffs. And boy, the Patriots had some fun here. There's Tyson Bork, who rumbles in for the score, ties the game up at 8-8. He had a huge game. Gavin Wysong, he did too. He finds the hole, and he is off and running for a touchdown from 45 yards. He had 14 carries, 188 yards, and 3 scores. Bork takes the pitch, gets to the edge. He's gone. 14 carries, 216 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Later on, it's going to be Gavin Wysong faking the handoff, and he's going to take it all the way for the score. It's 37-22, Hills Beaver Creek, and then Wysong throws one to Jax Wysong. He was 9 of 10 for 156 yards and 3 more scores through the air. Right before halftime, they go on to win 72-30. Cardinals of Laverne were also home against Worthington in the 11-man ranks, and this game was scoreless at halftime. Pick up action in the third quarter. That's Casey Sayre with a completed pass to Bailey Cowell for 27 yards and the first score of the game. And the one that iced things, Ashton Sandbolte, 28-yard touchdown run. He had 96 yards on the night. Laverne goes on to win 14-0 to advance.